Hey everybody, it's Lawrence, lawrencelanoff.com. I want to tell you that there is absolutely a reward for being a good girl. Mommy and Daddy were right. There is a reward for being a good girl, and that is no sex. Yes, that's your reward for being a good girl. You get to have no sex. Today I want to talk to you about something that has been really interesting. There have been a lot of guys, and I've been hearing this from my girl friends, who've been telling me about these guys that they're going on dates with, who in the date are saying things like, "You're too much of a good girl for me to have sex with you on the first date." And so, yes, I'm here to tell you the reward for being a good girl is you get to have no sex. How awesome is that? So really what I want to say is, look, we got to drop these standards, completely arbitrary standards for how a woman's vagina should work and what the time frame is and number is for her vagina. So it's ridiculous because we're playing pussy politics, and when we play pussy politics like that, in other words, what do you get in exchange for what? And I'm gonna like withhold sex or give you sex based on how I feel about you. Like, these games are, wow, they are, it's just so last millennia. So the thing is the reward for being a human is sex. Sex is part of the reward system, and you're entitled to have sex. You're an adult, and however you want to, play with your vagina and the tools of your body, play with them. Like, that's the beauty of being an adult. You're no longer held by these arbitrary morals and rules and laws that the world gives you. Now, the reason we're given morals and rules and laws is because we think that sex is a goal, point A inside of slot B. We think of it as a goal. Another goal is marriage or till death do us part. All of these things are goals. And when we live in a goal-oriented society, then you have to have rules and laws to attain those goals. That's pretty much every self-help program you've ever heard of or ever seen is going to be like, the 10 steps, i.e. the 10 rules and laws you need to follow to be successful. That's the big lie of culture, because of course rules and laws are only needed because we're turning life into a goal and we're turning sex into a goal. But the reality is that if you are an adult human and you want to have sex, whether it's your first date or the first 10 seconds of meeting, you are entitled to have sex because of course it's your body and you can do whatever you want with your body. So somebody protecting you from sex, well, that's part of the struggle of this and that. That's part of the moralistic culture that we live in, where vaginas need to be controlled because of course they are the abomination that is in the Old Testament. Woman is the abomination, and therefore she has to be controlled and is expected. And of course this is what this is all about. Guys, if you're listening, first off, stop talking about this nonsense. It's nonsense. You are an adult, she's an adult, and if she wants to have sex within minutes or hours or days of meeting you, why wouldn't you have sex with her? What the fuck is going on in your brain that you think that a girl who has sex is not, quote unquote, a good girl? That is crazy. Okay? And if you're buying into that culture, you're buying into an insane belief system. Yes, truly insane. That good girls don't have sex is crazy. And that if she does have sex, she's a bad girl. Like, this is a game that makes the world a shitty place for everybody. The bottom line is, the reward for being a quote unquote good girl, well, really, it should just be this. Just be a human. And humans get to have sex. And adult humans get to have sex whenever they want. Whether that's the first moments of a date, the first date, the 10th date, whatever. You're adults. You have a mouth. Use your mouth. Use your words. Communicate what you want. But let's please stop shaming and blaming each other because we want to have sex. It's the most normal thing in the world. And guys, if you think that a girl who has sex with you soon is not, quote unquote, a good girl or a good girlfriend material, it's like, sex is sex. And as we learn to have more connection, more depth, more intimacy, great. But the only way you can have those things is to start having sex. And whether that's the first date or, whenever, like, you gotta have sex. That's how we learn. That's how we bond. That's how we reconnect. That's how we communicate. That's how we have fun. And we are entitled to have fun. And a girl is entitled to have fun with her body if she wants to, whenever she wants to, with whomever she wants to. We're adults. Let's start living that way. That's all I got for now. The reward for being a good girl, well, throw away being a good girl. It's a waste of time. What you want is fun, pleasure, more freedom, because life is good. Sex is a beautiful thing. It's fun. It's adult fun, and we are entitled to have fun. Until the next time, this is Lawrence. Feel free to share this video, subscribe to my channel right now, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will keep you posted with other cool things in the coming days and weeks and months. I have lots of new ideas I'm going to be sharing, but please remember that the reward for being a human is good sex. Okay? That's key. Good sex. Until the next time, and by the way, you can find out more about that at tantra-x.com if you're a guy, and tantra XO if you're a woman, because if you are going to bother to have sex quickly, make sure it's good sex. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great one.